talking about what President Biden's exit means for gas prices and essentially what a Trump presidency could mean for the same thing. And to talk about it, I want to bring in the experts. Jay Young, oil and gas expert and friend of the show, joining us here at DFW's Morning News. Jay, good morning. So what do you make of this exit and what it could mean for gas prices?
Right now, it's not going to do anything in the near term. There may be some things happen right here before the election, but right now it's not going to affect anything. We've had $3 gas for about a year or so, and it hasn't affected anything. I don't see it happening anytime soon. But you never know with that strategic reserve and the election. You know what happened a couple of years ago, and Biden opened up the strategic reserve to try to get the prices down right before you go to vote, right before you pick up a tank of gas, right before you vote. You may think, hey, well, I like these lower prices. So maybe something like that will happen right before the election. But right now, everything looks like we're producing enough oil in the United States. Our exports are continuing to increase, and our imports are doing fine. Everybody seems to not be cutting quotas or anything right now. So everything seems to be kind of, I don't know if they say calm before the storm, if there is going to be a storm, but I've got a feeling that there is going to be a storm coming up.
So you believe with the remainder of Biden's term, he might lower gas prices to give voters some false hope it's going to stay that way. But if Trump were to come into office, and it seems like he's promising to drill, what do you think gas prices would do if Trump is back at the White House?
That's a good thought. I know he did say that, last Thursday night a couple of times, 2 or 3 times. Drill, baby, drill is his old mantra and slogan. And I don't. I know he said that, and I know he believes it. And I know he had a couple of 4 or 5 oil and gas executives over at Mar-a-Lago, and he promised them. He said, if you guys donate $1 billion to my campaign, I'll let you drill, baby, drill anywhere you want to. Hey, just give me the money. But you know what? In my opinion, it's not going to be as easy as it was 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. The money's just not there. The institutions, the public companies, it's just not there like it was. And it's going to be a harder road, because it does take hundreds of billions of dollars to get to drill, baby, drill and to put that money to work and to make that oil come out of the ground. Because, obviously it's not just we go to the faucet and turn it on and turn it up a little more and oil comes out of the ground. That's not what happens. It's a long process. You have to get a lot of approvals from a lot of public companies. They do have some cash reserves. I will agree with that. And with some of these mergers that we've seen in the Permian Basin, there's also cash there, but there's also they spent money to get these mergers. So I just don't see I just don't see the drill, baby, drill as we did before. I think we're comfortable with our rig count, with the way wells are performing these days in the Permian or Bakken. And I just can't see a huge rush in the oil business like we did before and like Trump is saying.
Right. We're with oil and gas expert Jay Young. And Jay, we got 30 seconds. I just got one question for you. As far as this election goes and oil and gas in the industry, how closely is the industry paying attention and what seems to be the most important thing here? Again, got about 30 seconds, but what are you guys watching for?
Yeah, well, obviously supply and demand and what's going to happen. The demand continues to rise for oil and gas and supplies are going up. They are going up. But going to the election, you're going to see people that vote with their hearts and vote with, hey, I like Trump because he's drill, baby, drill.
Yeah.
You're going to see that. Business-wise, under Trump, prices will go down. Under Harris, if that's our Democratic side, then that it seems like it'll go up because she's from California. She's not going to like any regulations, any restrictions she'll put on, and you'll see prices go up. So,
well,
I don't see it being extravagant or really, big swings, but that's what's going to happen.
That's what we're facing. Oil and gas expert Jay Young, thank you so much for your time.